I'm just trying to do my job. Scripts.com. B-Movie. By Jerry Seinfeld. Narrator. Black screen with text. The sound of buzzing bees can be heard. According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway, because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Barry Benson. Barry is picking out a shirt. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, whoa, black, and yellow. Let's shake it up a little. Janet Benson. Barry, breakfast is ready. Barry, coming. Hang on a second. Barry uses his antenna like a phone. Hello, Adam Flayman. Through phone. Barry, Adam, can you believe this is happening? Barry, I can't. I'll pick you up. Barry flies down the stairs. Martin Benson. Looking sharp? Janet. Use the stairs. Your father paid good money for those. Barry, sorry. I'm excited. Martin. Here's the graduate. We're very proud of you, son. A perfect report card. All B's. Janet. Very proud. Rubs Barry's hair. Barry equals. Ma, I got a thing going here. Janet. You got lint on your fuzz. Barry. Oh, that's me. Janet. Wave to us. We'll be in row 118,000. Bye. Barry flies out the door. Janet. Barry, I told you. Stop flying in the house. Barry drives through the hive and is waved at by Adam, who is reading a newspaper. Barry equals. Hey, Adam. Hey, Barry. Adam gets in Barry's car. Is that fuzz gel? Barry. A little. Special day? Graduation? Adam. Never thought I'd make it. Barry pulls away from the house and continues driving. Barry. 3 days grade school? 3 days high school. Adam. Those were awkward. Barry. 3 days college. I'm glad I took a day and hitchhiked around the hive. Adam equals. You did come back different. Barry and Adam pass by Artie, who is jogging. Artie? Hi, Barry. Barry? Artie, growing a mustache? Looks good. Adam. Hear about Frankie? Barry? Yeah. Adam equals. You going to the funeral? Barry? No, I'm not going to his funeral. Everybody knows. Sting someone, you die? Don't waste it on a squirrel. Such a hothead. Adam. I guess he could have just gotten out of the way. The car does a barrel roll on the loop-shaped bridge and lands on the highway. I love this incorporating an amusement park into our regular day. Barry? I guess that's why they say we don't need vacations. Barry parallel parks the car, and together they fly over the graduating students. Boy, quite a bit of pomp. Under the circumstances, Barry and Adam sit down and put on their hats. Well, Adam. Today we are men? Adam. We are. Barry equals. Be men. Equals Adam equals. Amen. Barry and Adam. Hallelujah. Barry and Adam both have a happy spasm. Announcer. Students, faculty, distinguished Bs. Please welcome Dean Buswell. Dean Buswell. Welcome new hive-oity? Graduating class of .9. That concludes our ceremonies. And begins your career? At Honix Industries. Adam. Will we pick our job today? Adam and Barry get into a tour bus. Barry equals. I heard it's just orientation. Tour buses rise out of the ground and the students are automatically loaded into the buses. Tour guide. Heads up. Here we go. Announcer. Keep your hands and antennas inside the tram at all times. Barry. Wonder what it'll be like. Adam. A little scary. Tour guide equals. Welcome to Honix, a division of Hinesco, and a part of the Hexagon Group. Barry. This is it? Barry and Adam. Well, Barry. While the bus drives down a road and on either side are the bees' massive, complicated honey-making machines. Tour guide. We know that you, as a bee, have worked your whole life to get to the point where you can work for your whole life. Honey begins when our valiant pollen jocks bring the nectar to the hive. Our top secret formula is automatically color-corrected, scent-adjusted and bubble-contoured into this soothing sweet syrup with its distinctive golden glow you know as everyone on bus. Honey. The guide has been collecting honey into a bottle, and she throws it into the crowd on the bus, and it is caught by a girl in the back. Adam. That girl was hot. Barry. She's my cousin. Adam equals. She is. Barry. Yes, we're all cousins. Adam. Right. You're right. Tour guide. At Honix, we constantly strive to improve every aspect of bee existence. These bees are stress testing a new helmet technology. The bus passes by a bee wearing a helmet who is being smashed into the ground with fly swatters, newspapers, and boots. He lifts a thumbs up, but you can hear him groan. Adam equals. What do you think he makes? Barry? Not enough. Tour guide? Here we have our latest advancement. The Krellman. They pass by a turning wheel with bees standing on pegs, who are each wearing a finger-shaped hat. Barry? Wow, what does that do? Tour guide? Catches that little strand of honey that hangs after you pour it. Saves us millions. Adam. Intrigued. Can anyone work on the Krellman? Tour guide? Of course. Most bee jobs are small ones. But bees know that every small job, if it's done well, means a lot. But choose carefully, because you'll stay in the job you pick for the rest of your life. Everyone claps except for Barry. Barry? The same job the rest of your life? I didn't know that. Adam. What's the difference? Tour guide? You'll be happy to know that bees, as a species, haven't had one day off in 27 million years. Barry? Upset. So you'll just work us to death? We'll sure try. Everyone on the bus laughs except Barry. Barry and Adam are walking back home together. Adam. Wow. That blew my mind. Barry? What's the difference? How can you say that? One job forever? That's an insane choice to have to make. Adam. I'm relieved. Now we only have to make one decision in life. Barry? But? Adam. How could they never have told us that? Adam. Why would you question anything? We're bees. We're the most perfectly functioning society on Earth. Barry? You ever think maybe things work a little too well here? Adam. Like what? Give me one example. Barry and Adam stop walking, and it is revealed to the audience that hundreds of cars are speeding by and narrowly missing them in perfect unison. Barry? I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. Announcer. Please clear the gate. Royal Nectar Force on approach. Barry? Wait a second. Check it out. The pollen jocks fly in, circle around, and landing in line. Hey, those are pollen jocks. Adam. Wow. I've never seen them this close. Barry? They know what it's like outside the hive. Adam. Yeah, but some don't come back. Girl bees. Hey, jocks. Hi, jocks. The pollen jocks hook up their backpacks to machines that pump the nectar to trucks, which drive away. Lulo Duva. You guys did great. You're monsters. You're sky freaks. I love it. Punching the pollen jocks in joy. I love it. Adam. I wonder where they were. Barry? I don't know. Their day's not planned. Outside the hive. Flying who knows where, doing who knows what. You can't just decide to be a pollen jock. You have to be bred for that. Adam equals. Right. Barry and Adam are covered in some pollen that floated off of the pollen jocks. Barry? Look at that. That's more pollen than you and I will see in a lifetime. Adam. It's just a status symbol. Bees make too much of it. Barry? Perhaps. Unless you're wearing it, and the ladies see you wearing it. Barry waves at two girls standing a little away from them. Adam equals. Those ladies? Aren't they our cousins too? Barry? Distant. Pollen jock number 1. Look at these two. Pollen jock number 2. Couple of hive hares? Pollen jock number 1. Let's have fun with them. Girl bee number 1. It must be dangerous being a pollen jock. Barry? Yeah. Once a bear pinned me against a mushroom. He had a paw on my throat, and with the other, he was slapping me. Slaps Adam with his hand to represent his scenario. Girl bee number 2. Whoa my. Barry? I never thought I'd knock him out. Girl bee number 1. Looking at Yes. Adam. Obviously I was trying to alert the authorities. Barry? I can autograph that. The pollen jocks walk up to Barry and Adam. They pretend that Barry and Adam really are pollen jocks. Pollen jock number 1. A little gusty out there today, wasn't it, comrades? Barry? Yeah, gusty. Pollen jock number 1. We're hitting a sunflower patch. 6 miles from here tomorrow. Barry? 6 miles, huh? Adam. Barry? Pollen jock number 2. A puddle jump for us. But maybe you're not up for it. Barry? Maybe I am. Adam. You are not. Pollen number 0 at J Gate. What do you think, Buzzy boy? Are you bee enough? Barry? I might be. It all depends on what 09000 means. The scene cuts to Barry looking out on the hive city from his balcony at night. Martin. Hey, Honix. Barry? Dad, you surprised me. Martin. You decide what you're interested in. Barry? Well, there's a lot of choices, but you only get one. Do you ever get bored? Doing the same job every day? Martin. Son, let me tell you about stirring. You grab that stick and you just move it around, and you stir it around. You get yourself into a rhythm. It's a beautiful thing. Barry? You know, Dad, the more I think about it, maybe the honey field just isn't right for me. Martin. You were thinking of what? Making balloon animals? That's a bad job. For a guy with a stinger. Janet. Your son's not sure. He wants to go into honey? Janet. Barry, you are so funny sometimes. Barry? I'm not trying to be funny. Martin. You're not funny. You're going into honey. Our son, the stirrer? Janet. You're gonna be a stirrer? Barry? No one's listening to me. Martin. Wait till you see the sticks I have. Barry? I could say anything right now. I'm gonna get an ant tattoo. Barry's parents don't listen to him, and continue to ramble on. Martin. Let's open some honey and celebrate. Barry? Maybe I'll pierce my thorax, shave my antennae, shack up with a grasshopper, get a gold tooth, and call everybody dog. Janet. I'm so proud. The scene cuts to Barry and Adam waiting in line to get a job. Adam. We're starting work today. Barry? Today's the day. Adam. Come on. All the good jobs will be gone. Barry? Yeah, right. Job lister. Pollen counting, stunt bee, pouring, stirrer, front desk, hair removal. Be in front of line. Is it still available? Job lister. Hang on. 2 left. One of them's yours. Congratulations. Step to the side. Adam. What did you get? Be in front of line. Picking crud out. Stellar. He walks away. Adam. Wow. Job lister. Couple of newbies? Adam. Yes, sir. Our first day. We are ready. Job lister. Make your choice. Adam and Barry look up at the job board. There are hundreds of constantly changing panels that contain available or unavailable jobs. It looks very confusing. Adam. You want to go first? Barry? No, you go. Adam. Oh my. What's available? Job lister. Restroom attendants open? Not for the reason you think. Adam. Any chance of getting the Krellman? Job lister. Sure, you're on. Puts the Krellman finger hat on Adam's head. Suddenly the sign for Krellman closes out. I'm sorry, the Krellman just closed out. Takes Adam's hat off. Wax monkey's always open. Adam. The Krellman opened up again. What happened? Job lister. A bee died. Makes an opening. See? He's dead. Another dead one. Deady? Deadified. 2 more dead. Dead from the neck up. Dead from the neck down. That's life. Adam. Oh, this is so hard. Barry remembers what the pollen jock offered him and he flies off. Heating, cooling. Stunt bee, pourer, stirrer. Humming, inspector number 7. Lint coordinator? Stripe supervisor. Mite wrangler. Barry, what? Do you think I should? Barry? Adam turns around and sees Barry flying away. Barry? Pollen jock. All right, we've got the sunflower patch. In quadrant 9. Adam. Through phone. What happened to you? Where are you? Barry? I'm going out. Adam. Out? Out where? Barry? Out there. Adam. Whoa, no. Barry? I have to, before I go. To work for the rest of my life. Adam. You're gonna die. You're crazy. Barry hangs up. Hello? Pollen jock number 2. Another call coming in. If anyone's feeling brave, there's a Korean deli on 83rd. That gets their roses today. Barry? Hey, guys. Pollen jock number 1 equals. Look at that. Pollen jock number 2. Isn't that the kid we saw yesterday? Lulo Duva. Hold it, son. Flight decks restricted. Pollen jock number 1. It's okay. Lou, we're gonna take him up. Puts hand on Barry's shoulder. Lulo Duva. To Barry, really? Feeling lucky, are you? Be with clipboard. To Barry, sign here. Just initial that. Thank you. Lulo Duva. Okay. You got a rain advisory today, and as you all know, bees cannot fly in rain. So be careful. As always, watch your brooms. Hockey sticks, dogs, birds, bears, and bats. Also, I got a couple of reports of root beer being poured on us. Murphy's in a home because of it, babbling like a cicada. Barry? That's awful. Lulo Duva. Still talking through megaphone. And a reminder for you rookies. Be law number 1. Absolutely no talking to humans. Alright, launch positions. Pollen jocks. The pollen jocks run into formation. Buzz, 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 buzz. Buzz, buzz. Buzz, buzz. Buzz, 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 buzz. Lu duva. Black and yellow. Pollen jocks. Hello. Pollen jock number 1. To Barry, you ready for this? Hot shot. Barry? Yeah. Bring it on. Pollen jocks. Wind, check. Antennae, check. Nectar pack, check. Wings, check. Stinger, check. Barry? Scared out of my shorts, check. Lulo duva. Okay, ladies. Let's move it out. Pound those petunias. You striped stem suckers. All of you. Drain those flowers. The pollen jocks fly out of the hive. Barry? Wow. I'm out. I can't believe I'm out. So blue. I feel so fast and free. Box kite. Barry flies through the kite. Wow. Flowers. A pollen jock puts on some high-tech goggles that shows flowers similar to heat sink goggles. Pollen jock. This is blue leader. We have roses visual? Bring it around 30 degrees and hold. Roses. Pollen jock number 1. 30 degrees, Roger? Bringing it around. Stand to the side, kid. It's got a bit of a kick. The pollen jock fires a high-tech gun at the flower, shooting tubes that suck up the nectar from the flower and collects it into a pouch on the gun. Barry? That is one nectar collector. Pollen jock number 1 equals. Ever see pollination up close? Barry? No, sir. Pollen jock number 1. Barry and the pollen jock fly over the field. The pollen jock sprinkles pollen as he goes. I pick up some pollen here, sprinkle it. Over here. Maybe a dash over there. A pinch on that one. See that? It's a little bit of magic. Barry? That's amazing. Why do we do that? Pollen jock number 1. That's pollen power. More pollen, more flowers, more nectar, more honey for us. Barry? Cool. Pollen jock number 1. I'm picking up a lot of bright yellow. Could be daisies. Don't we need those? Pollen jock number 2. Copy that visual. Wait. One of these flowers seems to be on the move. Pollen jock number 1. Say again. You're reporting a moving flower? Pollen jock number 2. Affirmative. The pollen jocks land near the flowers which, to the audience are obviously just tennis balls. Ken. In the distance, that was on the line. Pollen jock number 1. This is the coolest. What is it? Pollen jock number 2. I don't know, but I'm loving this color. It smells good. Not like a flower, but I like it. Pollen jock number 1. Yeah, fuzzy. Sticks his hand on the ball but it gets stuck. Pollen jock number 3 equals. Chemical Y. The pollen jock finally gets his hand free from the tennis ball. Pollen jock number 1. Careful, guys. It's a little grabby. The pollen jocks turn around and see Barry lying his entire body on top of one of the tennis balls. Pollen jock number 2. My sweet lord of bees. Pollen jock number 3. Candy brain, get off there. Pollen jock number 1. Pointing upwards. Problem. A human hand reaches down and grabs the tennis ball that Barry is stuck to. Barry? Guys. Pollen jock number 2. This could be bad. Pollen jock number 3. Affirmative. Vanessa Bloom starts bouncing the tennis ball, not knowing Barry is stick to it. Barry equals. Very close. Gonna hurt, mama's little boy. Barry is being hit back and forth by 2 humans playing tennis. He is still stuck to the ball. Pollen jock number 1. You are way out of position, rookie. Ken. Coming in at you like a missile. Barry flies past the pollen jocks, still stuck to the ball. Barry? In slow motion. Help me. Pollen jock number 2. I don't think these are flowers. Pollen jock number 3. Should we tell him? Pollen jock number 1. I think he knows. Barry? What is this? Ken. Match point. You can start packing up, honey? Because you're about to eat it. A pollen jock coughs which confused Ken, and he hits the ball the wrong way. With Barry stuck to it and it goes flying into the city. Barry? Yowzer. Barry bounces around town and gets stuck in the engine of a car. He flies into the air conditioner and sees a bug that was frozen in there. Barry? Oh, gross. The man driving the car turns on the air conditioner which blows Barry into the car. Girl in CR? There's a bee in the car. Do something. Dad driving CR? I'm driving. Baby girl. Waving at Barry? Hi bee. Barry smiles and waves at the baby girl. Guy in back of CR. He's back here. He's going to sting me. Girl in CR? Nobody move. If you don't move, he won't sting you. Freeze. Barry freezes as well, hovering in the middle of the car. Grandma in car equals. He blinked. The grandma whips out some bee spray and sprays everywhere in the car. Climbing into the front seat, still trying to spray Barry. Girl in CR? Spray him, Granny? Dad driving the CR? What are you doing? Barry escapes the car through the air conditioner and is flying high above the ground safe. Barry? Wow, the tension level out here is unbelievable. Barry sees that storm clouds are gathering, and he can see rain clouds moving into this direction. I gotta get home. Can't fly in rain. Can't fly in rain. A raindrop hits Barry and one of his wings is damaged. Can't fly in rain. A second raindrop hits Barry again, and he spirals downwards. Mayday! Mayday! Be going down. World War II plane sound effects are played as he plummets, and he crash lands on a plant inside an apartment near the window. Vanessa Bloom. Ken, could you close the window please? Ken equals. Hey, check out my new resume. I made it into a fold-out brochure. You see? Folds brochure resume out. Folds out. Ken closes the window, trapping Barry inside. Barry? Whoa, no. More humans. I don't need this. Barry tries to fly away, but smashes into the window and falls again. What was that? Barry keeps trying to fly out the window, but he keeps being knocked back. Because the window is closed. Maybe this time. This time. This time. This time. This time. This. Drapes. Barry taps the glass. He doesn't understand what it is. That is diabolical. Ken. It's fantastic. It's got all my special skills, even my top 10 favorite movies. Andy. What's number 1? Star Wars? Ken. Nah, I don't go for that. Ken makes finger guns and makes pew 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 sounds, and then stops. Kind of stuff. Barry? No wonder we shouldn't talk to them. They're out of their minds. Ken. When I leave a job interview there? Flabbergasted, can't believe what I say. Barry? Looking at the light on the ceiling. There's the sun. Maybe that's a way out. Starts flying towards the light bulb. I don't remember the sun having a big 75 on it. Barry hits the light bulb and falls into the dip on the table that the humans are sitting at. Ken. I predicted global warming. I could feel it getting hotter. At first I thought it was just me. Andy dips a chip into the bowl and scoops up some dip with Barry on it and is about to put it in his mouth. Wait. Stop. B. Andy drops the chip with Barry in fear and backs away. All the humans freak out. Stand back. These are winter boots? Ken has winter boots on his hands, and he is about to smash the bee but Vanessa saves him last second. Vanessa. Wait. Don't kill him. Vanessa puts Barry in a glass to protect him. Ken. You know I'm allergic to them. This thing could kill me. Vanessa. Why does his life have less value than yours? Ken. Why does his life have any less value than mine? Is that your statement? Vanessa. I'm just saying all life has value. You don't know what he's capable of feeling. Vanessa picks up Ken's brochure and puts it under the glass so she can carry Barry back to the window. Barry looks at Vanessa in amazement. Ken. My brochure? Vanessa. There you go, little guy. Vanessa opens the window and lets Barry out but Barry stays back and is still shocked that a human saved his life. Ken. I'm not scared of him. It's an allergic thing? Vanessa. Put that on your resume brochure. Ken. My whole face could puff up. Andy. Make it one of your special skills. Ken. Knocking someone out is also a special skill? Ken walks to the door. Right. Bye, Vanessa. Thanks. Vanessa, next week. Yogurt night? Vanessa. Sure, Ken. You know, whatever. Vanessa tries to close door. Ken equals. You could put carob chips on there. Vanessa. Bye. Closes door, but Ken opens it again. Ken. Supposed to be less calories. Vanessa. Bye. Closes door. Fast forward to the next day. Barry is still inside the house. He flies into the kitchen where Vanessa is doing dishes. Barry equals. Talking to himself. I gotta say something. She saved my life. I gotta say something. Alright, here it goes. Turns back. Nah. What would I say? I could really get in trouble. It's a bee law. You're not supposed to talk to a human. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've got to. Barry disguises himself as a character on a food can as Vanessa walks by. Again. Oh, I can't do it. Come on. No. Yes. No. Do it. I can't. How should I start it? Barry strikes a pose and wiggles his eyebrows. You like jazz? No, that's no good. Vanessa is about to walk past Barry. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi. Vanessa gasps and drops the dishes in fright and notices Barry on the counter. I'm sorry. Vanessa. You're talking. Barry? Yes, I know. Vanessa. Pointing at Barry. You're talking. Barry? I'm so sorry. Vanessa. No, it's okay. It's fine. I know I'm dreaming. But I don't recall going to bed. Barry? Well, I'm sure this is very disconcerting. Vanessa. This is a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you're a bee. Barry? I am. And I'm not supposed to be doing this. Pointing to the living room where Ken tried to kill him last night. But they were all trying to kill me. And if it wasn't for you, I had to thank you. It's just how I was raised. Vanessa stabs her hand with a fork to test whether she's dreaming or not. That was a little weird. Vanessa. I'm talking with a bee. Barry? Yeah. Vanessa. I'm talking to a bee. And the bee is talking to me. Barry? I just want to say I'm grateful. I'll leave now. Barry turns to leave. Vanessa. Wait. How did you learn to do that? Barry? Flying back. What? Vanessa. The talking thing. Barry? Same way you did, I guess. Mama Dada honey? You pick it up? Vanessa. That's very funny. Barry? Yeah. Bees are funny. If we didn't laugh, we'd cry with what we have to deal with. Anyway. Vanessa. Can I get you something? Barry? Like what? Vanessa. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Coffee? Barry? I don't want to put you out. Vanessa. It's no trouble. It takes 2 minutes. It's just coffee. Barry? I hate to impose. Vanessa starts making coffee. Vanessa. Don't be ridiculous. Barry? Actually, I would love a cup. Vanessa. Hey, you want rum cake? Barry? I shouldn't. Vanessa. Have some. Barry? No, I can't. Vanessa. Come on. Barry? I'm trying to lose a couple micrograms. Vanessa. Where? Barry? These stripes don't help. Vanessa. You look great. Barry? I don't know if you know anything about fashion? Are you all right? Vanessa. Pouring coffee on the floor and missing the cup completely. No. Flash forward in time. Barry and Vanessa are sitting together at a table on top of the apartment building drinking coffee. Barry equals. He's making the tie in the cab. As they're flying up Madison, he finally gets there. He runs up the steps into the church the wedding is on. And he says, watermelon? I thought you said Guatemalan? Why would I marry a watermelon? Barry laughs but Vanessa looks confused. Vanessa. Is that a bee joke? Barry. That's the kind of stuff we do. Vanessa. Yet, different. So, what are you gonna do, Barry? Barry stands on top of a sugar cube floating in his coffee and paddles it around with a straw like it's a gondola. Barry? About work. I don't know. I want to do my part for the hive, but I can't do it the way they want. Vanessa. I know how you feel. Barry? You do? Vanessa. Sure. My parents wanted me to be a lawyer or a doctor, but I wanted to be a florist. Barry? Really? Vanessa. My only interest is flowers. Barry? Our new queen was just elected, with that same campaign slogan. Anyway, if you look. Barry points to a tree in the middle of Central Park. There's my hive right there. See it? Vanessa. You're in Sheep Meadow? Barry? Yes. I'm right off the turtle pond. Vanessa. No way. I know that area. I lost a toe ring there once. Barry? Why do girls put rings on their toes? Vanessa. Why not? Barry? It's like putting a hat on your knee. Vanessa. Maybe I'll try that. A custodian installing a light bulb looks over at them but to his perspective it looks like Vanessa is talking to a cup of coffee on the table. Custodian. You all right, ma'am? Vanessa. Oh yeah. Fine. Just having 2 cups of coffee. Barry? Anyway, this has been great. Thanks for the coffee. Vanessa equals. Yeah. It's no trouble. Barry? Sorry I couldn't finish it. If I did, I'd be up the rest of my life. Barry points towards the rum cake. Can I take a piece of this with me? Vanessa. Sure. Here, have a crumb. Vanessa hands Barry a crumb, but it is still pretty big for Barry. Barry? Thanks. Vanessa. Yeah. Barry? All right. Well then. I guess I'll see you around. Or not. Vanessa. Okay, Barry. Barry? And thank you so much again for before. Vanessa. Whoa, that was nothing. Barry? Well, not nothing but. Anyway. Vanessa and Barry hold hands, but Vanessa has to hold out a finger because her hands is too big and Barry holds that. The custodian looks over again, and it appears Vanessa is laughing at her. Coffee again. The light bulb that he was screwing in sparks, and he falls off. The ladder? Fast forward in time, and we see two bee scientists testing out a parachute. In a Honex wind tunnel. Bee scientist number 1. This can't possibly work. Bee scientist number 2. He's all set to go. We may as well try it? Okay, Dave, pull the chute. Dave pulls the chute and the wind slams him against the wall, and he falls. On his face the camera pans over, and we see Barry and Adam walking. Together? Adam. Sounds amazing. Barry? It was amazing. It was the scariest, happiest moment of my life. Adam. Humans, I can't believe. You were with humans. Giant, scary humans. What were they like? Barry? Huge and crazy. They talk crazy. They eat crazy giant things. They drive crazy. Adam. Do they try and kill you? Like on TV? Barry? Some of them, but some of them don't. Adam. How'd you get back? Barry? Poodle. Adam. You did it, and I'm glad. You saw whatever you wanted to see. You had your experience. Now you can pick out your job and be normal. Barry? Well. Adam. Well. Barry? Well, I met someone. Adam. You did? Was she beeish? A wasp. Your parents will kill you. Barry? No, 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 not a wasp. Adam. Spider? Barry? I'm not attracted to spiders. I know, for everyone else, it's the hottest thing. With the 8 legs and all. I can't get by that face. Adam. So who is she? Barry? She's human. Adam. No, no. That's a bee law. You wouldn't break a bee law. Barry? Her name's Vanessa. Adam puts his head in his hands. Adam. Whoa, boy. Barry equals. She's so nice. And she's a florist. Adam. Whoa, no. You're dating a human florist. Barry? We're not dating. Adam. You're flying outside the hive. Talking to humans that attack our homes. With power washers and negative 80s. That's 1/8 a stick of dynamite. Barry? She saved my life. And she understands me. Adam. This is over. Barry? Eat this. Barry gives Adam a piece of the crumb that he got from Vanessa. Adam eats it. Adam. Adam's tone changes. This is not over. What was that? Barry? They call it a crumb. Adam. It was so stingin' stripy. Barry? And that's not what they eat. That's what falls off what they eat. You know what a Cinnabon is? Adam. No. Adam opens a door behind him, and he pulls Barry in. Barry? It's bread, and cinnamon, and frosting. Adam. Be quiet. Barry? They heat it up. Adam. Sit down. Adam forces Barry to sit down. Barry? Still rambling about Cinnabons. Really hot. Adam grabs Barry by the shoulders. Adam. Listen to me. We are not them. We're us. There's us and there's them. Barry equals. Yes, but who can deny the heart that is yearning? Adam. There's no yearning. Stop yearning. Listen to me. You have got to start thinking bee, my friend. Thinking bee. Barry? Thinking bee. Worker bee. Thinking bee. Worker bees and Adam. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Thinking bee. Flash forward in time. Barry is laying on a raft in a pool full of honey. He is wearing sunglasses. Janet. There he is. He's in the pool. Martin. You know what your problem is, Barry? Barry pulls down his sunglasses and he looks annoyed. Barry? Sarcastic. I gotta start thinking bee? Janet. How much longer will this go on? Martin. It's been 3 days. Why aren't you working? Put sunglasses back on. Barry? I've got a lot of big life decisions to think about. Martin. What life? You have no life. You have no job. You're barely a bee. Janet. Would it kill you? To make a little honey? Barry rolls off the raft and sinks into the honey pool. Barry, come out. Your father's talking to you. Martin, would you talk to him? Martin. Barry, I'm talking to you. Barry keeps sinking into the honey until he is suddenly in Central Park. Having a picnic with Vanessa. Barry has a cup of honey and he clinks his glass with Vanessa's. Suddenly a mosquito lands on Vanessa and she slaps it, killing it. They both gasp but then burst out laughing. Vanessa. You coming? The camera pans over and Vanessa is climbing into a small yellow airplane. Barry? Got everything? Vanessa. All set. Barry? Go ahead. I'll catch up. Vanessa lifts off and flies ahead. Vanessa. Don't be too long. Barry catches up with Vanessa and he sticks out his arms like on an airplane. He rolls from side to side. And Vanessa copies him with the airplane. Vanessa. Watch this. Barry stays back and watches as Vanessa draws a heart in the air using pink smoke from the plane. But on the last loop she suddenly crashes into a mountain and the plane explodes. The destroyed plane falls into some rocks and explodes a second time. Barry? Vanessa? As Barry is yelling, his mouth fills with honey, and he wakes up, discovering that he was just daydreaming. He slowly sinks back into the honey pool. Martin. We're still here. Janet. I told you not to yell at him. He doesn't respond to yelling. Martin. Then why yell at me? Janet. Because you don't listen. Martin. I'm not listening to this. Barry? Sorry, I've gotta go. Martin. Where are you going? Barry? I'm meeting a friend. Janet. A girl? Is this why you can't decide? Barry? Bye. Barry flies out the door, and Martin shakes his head. Janet equals. I just hope she's B-ish. Fast forward in time, and Barry is sitting on Vanessa's shoulder, and she is closing up her shop. Barry? They have a huge parade of flowers every year in Pasadena? Vanessa. To be in the Tournament of Roses, that's every florist's dream. Up on a float, surrounded by flowers, crowds cheering. Barry? A tournament. Do the roses compete in athletic events? Vanessa. No. All right, I've got one. How come you don't fly everywhere? Barry? It's exhausting. Why don't you run everywhere? It's faster. Vanessa. Yeah. Okay. I see. All right, your turn. Barry? TiVo. You can just freeze live TV? That's insane. Vanessa. You don't have that. Barry? We have HEVO, but it's a disease. It's a horrible disease. Vanessa. Oh my. A human walks by, and Barry narrowly avoids him. Passerby. Dumb bees. Vanessa. You must want to sting all those jerks. Barry? We try not to sting. It's usually fatal for us. Vanessa. So you have to watch your temper. They walk into a store. Barry? Very carefully. You kick a wall, take a walk. Write an angry letter and throw it out. Work through it like any emotion. Anger, jealousy, lust. Suddenly an employee, Hector, hits Barry off of Vanessa's shoulder. Hector thinks he's saving Vanessa. Vanessa. To Barry? Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Barry is getting up off the floor. Barry? Yeah. Vanessa. To Hector. What is wrong with you? Hector. Confused? It's a bug. Vanessa. He's not bothering anybody. Get out of here, you creep. Vanessa hits Hector across the face with the magazine he had and then hits him in the head. Hector backs away, covering his head. Barry? What was that? A pick and save circular? Vanessa sets Barry back on her shoulder. Vanessa. Yeah, it was. How did you know? Barry? It felt like about 10 pages. 75 is pretty much our limit. Vanessa. You've really got that down to a science. Barry? Whoa, we have to. I lost a cousin to Italian Vogue. Vanessa. I'll bet. Barry looks to his right and notices there is honey for sale in the aisle. Barry? What in the name of mighty Hercules is this? Barry looks at all the brands of honey, shocked. How did this get here? Cute Bee, Golden Blossom, Ray Liotta Private Select? Barry puts his hands up and slowly turns around, a look of disgust on his face. Vanessa. Is he that actor? Barry? I never heard of him. Why is this here? Vanessa. For people. We eat it. Barry? You don't have enough food of your own. Hector looks back and notices that Vanessa is talking to Barry. Vanessa. Well, yes. Barry? How do you get it? Vanessa. Bees make it. Barry? I know who makes it. And it's hard to make it. There's heating, cooling, stirring. You need a whole Krellman thing. Vanessa. It's organic. Barry? It's organic. Vanessa. It's just honey, Barry. Barry? Just what? Bees don't know about this. This is stealing. A lot of stealing. You've taken our homes, schools, hospitals. This is all we have. And it's on sale. I'm getting to the bottom of this. I'm getting to the bottom of all of this. Flash forward in time. Barry paints his face with black stripes like a soldier and sneaks into the storage section of the store. Two men, including Hector, are loading boxes into some trucks. Supermarket employee equals. Hey, Hector, you almost done? Hector. Almost. Barry takes a step to peek around the corner, whispering. He is here. I sense it. Well, I guess I'll go home now. Hector pretends to walk away by walking in place and speaking loudly. And just leave this nice honey out, with no one around. Barry? You're busted, box boy. Hector. I knew I heard something. So you can talk. Barry? I can talk. And now you'll start talking. Where you getting the sweet stuff? Who's your supplier? Hector. I don't understand. I thought we were friends. The last thing we want to do is upset bees. Hector takes a thumbtack out of the board behind him, and sword fights. Barry? Barry is using his stinger like a sword. You're too late. It's ours now. Barry? You, sir, have crossed the wrong sword. Hector. You, sir, will be lunch? For my iguana, Ignacio? Barry hits the thumbtack out of Hector's hand, and Hector surrenders. Barry? Where is the honey coming from? Tell me where. Hector. Pointing to leaving truck. Honey Farms. It comes from Honey Farms. Barry chases after the truck, but it is getting away. He flies onto a bicyclist's backpack, and he catches up to the truck. Sierra driver. To bicyclist. Crazy person. Barry flies off and lands on the windshield of the Honey Farms truck. Barry looks around and sees dead bugs splattered everywhere. Barry? What horrible thing has happened here? These faces, they never knew what hit them. And now, they're on the road to nowhere. Barry hears a sudden whisper. Barry looks up and sees Moose Blood, a mosquito playing dead. Moose Blood? Just keep still. Barry? What? You're not dead. Moose Blood? Do I look dead? They will wipe anything that moves. Where you headed? Barry? To Honey Farms. I am onto something huge here. Moose Blood? I'm going to crazy stuff. Blows your head off. Another bug playing dead. I'm going to Tacoma. Barry looks at another bug. Barry? And you? Moose Blood? He really is dead. Barry? Alright. Another bug hits the windshield, and the drivers notice. They activate the windshield wipers. Moose Blood equals. Uh-oh. The windshield wipers are slowly sliding over the dead bugs and wiping them off. Barry? What is that? Moose Blood? Whoa, no. A wiper. Triple blade. Barry? Triple blade? Moose Blood? Jump on. It's your only chance, B. Moose Blood and Barry grab onto the wiper and they hold on as it wipes the windshield. Why does everything have to be so doggone clean? How much do you people need to see? Bangs on windshield. Open your eyes. Stick your head out the window. Radio and truck. From NPR News in Washington, I'm Carl Castle. Moose Blood? But don't kill no more bugs. Moose Blood and Barry are washed off by the whipper fluid. Moose Blood? B. Barry? Moose Blood guy. Barry starts screaming as he hangs onto the antenna. Suddenly it is revealed that a water bug is also hanging on the antenna. There is a pause, and then Barry and the water bug both start screaming. Truck driver. You hear something? Guy in truck. Like what? Truck driver. Like tiny screaming. Guy in truck. Turn off the radio. The antenna starts to lower until it gets to low, and sinks into the truck. The water bug flies off, and Barry is forced to let go, and he is blown away. He luckily lands inside a horn on top of the truck where he finds Moose Blood, who was blown into the same place. Moose Blood? Wassop, B-boy? Barry? Hey, Blood? Fast forward in time, and we see that Barry is deep in conversation with Moose Blood. They have been sitting in this truck for a while. Barry? Just a row of honey jars? As far as the eye could see. Moose Blood? Wow. Barry? I assume wherever this truck goes is where they're getting it. I mean, that honey's ours. Moose Blood? Bees hang tight. Barry? We're all jammed in. It's a close community. Moose Blood? Not us, man. We on our own. Every mosquito on his own. Barry? What if you get in trouble? Moose Blood? You a mosquito, you in trouble. Nobody likes us. They just smack. See a mosquito? Smack, smack. Barry? At least you're out in the world. You must meet girls. Moose Blood? Mosquito girls try to trade up. Get with a moth, dragonfly. Mosquito girl don't want no mosquito. An ambulance passes by, and it has a blood donation sign on it. You got to be kidding me. Moose Blood's about to leave the building. So long, B. Moose Blood leaves, and flies onto the window of the ambulance where there are other mosquitoes hanging out. Hey, guys. Other mosquito. Moose Blood. Moose Blood? I knew I'd catch y'all down here. Did you bring your crazy straw? The truck goes out of view, and Barry notices that the truck he's on is pulling into a camp of some sort. Truck driver. We throw it in jars, slap a label on it, and it's pretty much pure profit. Barry flies out. Barry? What is this place? Beekeeper 1. A bee's got a brain the size of a pinhead? Beekeeper number 2. They are pinheads. Pinhead. Check out the new smoker. Beekeeper number 1. Whoa, sweet. That's the one you want. The Thomas 3000? Barry? Smoker? Beekeeper number 1. 90 puffs a minute, semi-automatic? Twice the nicotine, all the tar. A couple breaths of this knocks them right out. Beekeeper number 2. They make the honey, and we make the money. Barry? They make the honey, and we make the money. The beekeeper sprays hundreds of cheap miniature apartments with the smoker. The bees are fainting or passing out. Whoa my, what's going on? Are you okay? Barry flies into one of the apartment and helps a bee couple get off the ground. They are coughing and it's hard for them to stand. Bee in apartment. Yeah, it doesn't last too long. Barry, do you know you're in a fake hive with fake walls? Bee in apartment. Our queen was moved here. We had no choice. The apartment room is completely empty, except for a photo on the wall of the queen, who is obviously a man in women's clothes. Barry, this is your queen? That's a man in women's clothes. That's a drag queen. What is this? Barry flies out and he discovers that there are hundreds of these structures, each housing thousands of bees. Whoa, no! There's hundreds of them. Barry takes out his camera and takes pictures of these bee work camps. The beekeepers look very evil in these depictions. Bee honey. Our honey is being brazenly stolen. On a massive scale. This is worse than anything bears have done. I intend to do something. Flash forward in time, and Barry is showing these pictures to his parents. Janet. Whoa, Barry, stop. Martin. Who told you humans are taking our honey? That's a rumor. Barry? Do these look like rumors? Holds up the pictures. Uncle Carl? That's a conspiracy theory? These are obviously doctored photos. Janet. How did you get mixed up in this? Adam. He's been talking to humans. Janet. What? Martin. Talking to humans. Adam. He has a human girlfriend? And they make out. Janet. Make out? Barry. Barry? We do not. Adam. You wish you could. Martin. Whose side are you on? Barry? The bees. Uncle Carl? He has been sitting in the back of the room this entire time. I dated a cricket once in San Antonio. Those crazy legs kept me up all night. Janet. Barry, this is what you want to do with your life? Barry? I want to do it for all our lives. Nobody works harder than bees. Dad. I remember you coming home so overworked. Your hands were still stirring. You couldn't stop. Janet. I remember that. Barry? What right do they have to our honey? We live on 2 cups a year. They put it in lip balm for no reason whatsoever. Adam. Even if it's true, what can one bee do? Barry? Sting them where it really hurts. Martin. In the face. The eye. That would hurt. Barry? No. Martin. Up the nose? That's a killer. Barry? There's only one place you can sting. The humans, one place where it matters. Flash forward a bit in time, and we are watching the Bee News. Bee News narrator. Hive at 5, the hives only. Full. Our action news source. Bee protester. No more bee beards. Bee News narrator. With Bob Bumble at the anchor desk. Weather with Storm Stinger. Sports with Buzz Larvae. And Jeanette Chung. Bob Bumble. Good evening. I'm Bob Bumble. Jeanette Chung. And I'm Jeanette Chung. Bob Bumble. A Tri-County bee, Barry Benson, intends to sue the human race for stealing our honey, packaging it and profiting from it illegally. Jeanette Chung. Tomorrow night on Bee Larry King, we'll have 3 former queens here in our studio discussing their new book, Classy Ladies, out this week on Hexagon. The scene changes to an interview on the news with Bee version of Larry King and Barry. Bee Larry King. Tonight we're talking to Barry Benson. Did you ever think I'm a kid from the hive? I can't do this, Barry. Bees have never been afraid to change the world. What about Bee Columbus, Bee Gandhi, Bejesus, Bee Larry King? Where I'm from, we'd never sue humans. We were thinking of stickball or candy stores. Barry, how old are you? Bee Larry King. The bee community is supporting you in this case, which will be the trial of the bee century. Barry, you know, they have a Larry King in the human world too. Bee Larry King. It's a common name. Next week. Barry, he looks like you and has a show, and suspenders, and colored dots. Bee Larry King. Next week. Barry, glasses, quotes on the bottom from the guest even though you just heard M. Bee Larry King. Bear week next week. There Scary Harry and here live. Bee Larry King gets annoyed and flies away off screen. Barry, always leans forward, pointy shoulders, squinty eyes, very Jewish. Flash forward in time. We see Vanessa enter and Ken enters behind her. They are arguing. Ken. In tennis, you attack. At the point of weakness. Vanessa. It was my grandmother, Ken. She's 81. Ken equals. Honey, her backhand's a joke. I'm not gonna take advantage of that, Barry. To Ken. Quiet, please. Actual work going on here? Ken. Pointing at Barry. Is that same bee? Vanessa. Yes, it is. I'm helping him sue the human race. Barry. Hello. Ken. Hello, bee. Vanessa. This is Ken. Barry. Recalling the winter boots incident earlier. Yeah, I remember you. Timberland, size 10.5. Vibram sole, I believe. Ken. To Vanessa. Why does he talk again? Vanessa. Listen, you better go. 'Cause we're really busy working. Ken. But it's our yogurt night. Vanessa. Holding door open for Ken. Bye-bye. Ken. Yelling. Why is yogurt night so difficult? Ken leaves and Vanessa walks over to Barry. His workplace is a mess. Vanessa. You poor thing. You two have been at this for hours. Barry? Yes, and Adam here? Has been a huge help. Adam. Frosting? How many sugars? Barry equals. Just one. I try not to use the competition. So why are you helping me? Vanessa. Bees have good qualities, and it takes my mind off the shop. Instead of flowers, people are giving balloon bouquets now. Barry? Those are great if you're 3. Vanessa. And artificial flowers. Barry? Whoa, those just get me psychotic. Vanessa. Yeah, me too. Barry? Bent stingers, pointless pollination. Adam. Bees must hate those fake things. Nothing worse than a daffodil that's had work done. Maybe this could make up for it a little bit. Vanessa. This lawsuit's a pretty big deal. Barry? I guess. Adam. You sure you want to go through with it? Barry? Am I sure? When I'm done with the humans, they won't be able to say, honey, I'm home, without paying a royalty? Flash forward in time, and we are watching the human news. The camera shows a crowd outside a courthouse. News reporter? It's an incredible scene. Here in downtown Manhattan, where the world anxiously waits, because for the first time in history, we will hear for ourselves. If a honeybee can actually speak, we are no longer watching through a news camera. Adam. What have we gotten into here, Barry? Barry? It's pretty big, isn't it? Adam equals. Looking at the hundreds of people around the courthouse. I can't believe how many humans don't work during the day. Barry? You think billion-dollar multinational food companies have good lawyers? Security guard. Everybody needs to stay behind the barricade. A limousine drives up and a fat man. Leighton Montgomery, a honey industry owner, gets out and walks past Barry. Adam. What's the matter? Barry? I don't know, I just gotta chill. Fast forward in time, and everyone is in the court. Montgomery? Well, if it isn't the B team. To honey industry lawyers. You boys work on this? Man. All rise. The Honorable Judge Bumbleton presiding. Judge Bumbleton. All right. Case number 4475. Superior Court of New York. Barry B. Benson. Now in session. Mr. Montgomery, you're representing the 5 food companies collectively? Montgomery. A privilege. Judge Bumbleton. Mr. Benson, you're representing all the bees of the world? Everyone looks closely. They are waiting to see if a bee can really talk. Barry makes several buzzing sounds to sound like a bee. Barry? I'm kidding. Yes, Your Honor. We're ready to proceed. Judge Bumbleton. Mr. Montgomery, your opening statement, please. Montgomery. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury. My grandmother was a simple woman. Born on a farm, she believed it was man's divine right to benefit from the bounty of nature God put before us. If we lived in the topsy-turvy world Mr. Benson imagines, just think of what would it mean. I would have to negotiate with the silkworm for the elastic in my breeches. Talking bee. Montgomery walks over and looks closely at Barry. How do we know this isn't some sort of holographic motion picture capture? Hollywood wizardry? They could be using laser beams, robotics, ventriloquism, cloning. For all we know, he could be on steroids. Judge Bumbleton. Mr. Benson? Barry? Ladies and gentlemen, there's no trickery here. I'm just an ordinary bee. Honey's pretty important to me. It's important to all bees. We invented it, we make it, and we protect it with our lives. Unfortunately, there are some people in this room who think they can take it from us 'cause we're the little guys. I'm hoping that after this is all over, you'll see how by taking our honey, you not only take everything we have, but everything we are. Janet equals. To Martin. I wish he'd dress like that. All the time. So nice. Judge Bumbleton. Call your first witness. Barry? So Mr. Klaus Vanderhayden? Of Honey Farms, big company you have. Klaus Vanderhayden. I suppose so. Barry? I see you also own Honeyburton and Honren. Klaus. Yes, they provide beekeepers. For our farms. Barry? Beekeeper. I find that to be a very disturbing term. I don't imagine you employ any bee-freers, do you? Klaus. Quietly. No. Barry? I couldn't hear you. Klaus. No. Barry? No. Because you don't free bees. You keep bees. Not only that, it seems you thought a bear would be an appropriate image for a jar of honey. Klaus. They're very lovable creatures. Yogi Bear, Fozzie Bear, Build-A-Bear. Barry? You mean like this? The bear from over the hedge barges in through the back door, and it is standing on its hind legs. It is thrashing its claws, and people are screaming. It is being held back by a guard who has the bear on a pointing to the roaring bear. Bears kill bees. How do you like his head crashing through your living room, biting into your couch, spitting out your throw pillows? Judge Bumbleton. Okay, that's enough. Take him away. The bear stops roaring and thrashing and walks out. Barry? So Mr. Sting, thank you for being here. Your name intrigues me. Where have I heard it before? Mr. Sting. I was with a band called Police. Barry? But you've never been a police officer, have you? Sting. No, I haven't. Barry? No, you haven't. And so here we have yet another example of bee culture casually stolen by a human for nothing more than a prance-about stage name. Sting. Oh, please, Barry. Have you ever been stung, Mr. Sting? Because I'm feeling a little stung, Sting. Or should I say, I'm sooner. Montgomery? That's not his real name. You idiots. Barry? Mr. Leota first. Belated congratulations on your Emmy win for a guest spot. See from with a churning inner turmoil that's ready to blow. Ray Liotta. I enjoy what I do. Is that a crime? Barry? Not yet, it isn't. But is this what it's come to for you? Helpless bees. So you don't have to rehearse your part and learn your lines, sir? Ray Liotta. Watch it, Benson. I could blow right now. Barry? This isn't a good fella. This is a bad fella. Ray Liotta looses it and tries to grab Barry. Ray Liotta. Why doesn't someone just step on this creep, and we can all go home? Judge Bumbleton. Order in this court. Ray Liotta. You're all thinking it. Judge Bumbleton starts banging her gavel. Judge Bumbleton. Order. Order. I say. Ray Liotta. Say it. Man. Mr. Liotta, please sit down. We see a montage of magazines which feature the court case. Flash forward in time, and Barry is back home with Vanessa. Barry? I think it was awfully nice of that bear to pitch in. I think the jury's on our side. Are we doing everything legally? Vanessa. I'm a florist. Barry? Right. Well, here's to a great team. Vanessa. To a great team. Ken walks in from work. He sees Barry and he looks upset when he sees Barry clinking his glass with Vanessa. Ken. Well, hello. Vanessa. Well, Ken. Barry. Hello. Vanessa. I didn't think you were coming. No, I was just tried to. Vanessa. I didn't want all this to go to waste. Is free? Ken. Whoa, that was lucky. Ken sits down at the table across from Barry and Vanessa leaves the room. Vanessa. There's a little left. I could heat it up. Ken. Not taking his eyes off Barry? Yeah. Heat it up, sure. Whatever. Barry? So I hear you're quite tense. Not much. Ken. That's where I usually sit. Right. Points to where Barry is sitting. There. Vanessa. Calling from other room. Ken. Barry was looking at your resume, and he agreed with me that eating with chopsticks isn't really a special skill. Ken. To Barry? You think I don't see what you're doing? I know how hard. Ken. Do we? Barry? Bees have 100% employment, but we do jobs like taking the crowd out. Menacingly. That's just what I was thinking about doing. Ken reaches for a fork on the Vanessa. Ken, I let Barry borrow your razor. For his fuzz. I hope that was alright. Up after Barry, I'm going to drain the old stinger. Ken. Yeah, you do that. Barry flies past Ken to get to the bathroom, and Ken freaks out, splashing some of the wine he was using. Look at that. Barry flies into the bathroom. He puts his hand on his head, but this makes her. He yells again. Barry is washing his hands in the sink, but then Ken walks up a magazine. Barry, backing away. What's that? Ken. Italian Vogue. Barry, Mamma mia comma. That's a lot of pages. Ken. It's a lot of ads. Barry, remember what Van said. Why is your life more valuable than mine? Ken. That's funny, I just can't seem to recall that. Ken smashes everything off the sink with the magazine. Barry narrowly escapes. Ken follows Barry around and tries to hit him with the magazine. But he keeps missing. Ken gets a spray bottle. I think something stinks in here. Barry, enjoying the spray. I love the smell of flowers. Ken holds a lighter in. Ken fires his makeshift flamethrower, but misses Barry, burning the bathroom. He torches the whole room, but loses his footing and falls into the bathtub. After getting hit in the head by 3 times, he picks up the shower bug. Not taking sides, Barry gets up out of a pile of bathroom supplies, and he is wearing a chapstick hat. Barry? Ken. I'm wearing a chapstick hat. This is pathetic. Ken switches the shower head to lethal. Ken. I've got issues. Ken sprays Barry with the shower head, and he crashes into the toilet. Ken menacingly looks down into the toilet at Barry. Well, 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 a royal flush. Barry? You're bluffing. Ken. Am I? Flushes toilet. Barry grabs a chapstick from the toilet seat and uses it to surf. Barry? Surf's up, dude. Barry flies out of the toilet on the chapstick and sprays Ken's face with the toilet water. EW, poo water. Barry? That bowl is gnarly. Ken. Aiming a toilet cleaner at Barry. Except for those dirty yellow rings. Barry cowers and covers his head. Vanessa in and takes cleaner from Ken just before he hits Barry. Vanessa. Kenneth. What are you doing? Ken equals. Leaning towards Barry. You know, I don't even like honey. I don't eat it. We need to talk. Vanessa pulls Ken out of the bathroom. He's just a little bee. And he happens. What are you talking about? There are other. No, but there are other things bugging me in life. And you're one of them. Fine. Talking bees, no yogurt night. My nerves are fried from writing on this emotional roller coaster. Vanessa. Goodbye, Ken. Ken huffs and walks out and slams the door. But suddenly he walks back in and stares at Barry. And for your information, I prefer sugar-free, artificial sweeteners made by man. Ken leaves again and Vanessa leans in towards Barry. Vanessa. I'm sorry about all that. Ken walks back again. I know it's got. After. I like IT. Ken leaves for the last time. Vanessa. I always felt there was some kind. Ken and me. I couldn't overcome it. Oh well. Are you okay for the trial? Barry? I believe Mr. Montgomery is about out of ideas. Flash forward in time, and Barry, Adam, and Vanessa are back in court. Montgomery? We would like to call Mr. Barry Benson to the stand. Good idea. You can really see why he's considered one of the best lawyers. Barry stares at Adam. Yeah, lawyer. Leighton, you've gotta weave some magic with this jury, or it's gonna be all over. Don't worry, the only thing I have to do is to remind them of what they don't like. You got the tweezers? Lawyer. Are you allergic? Montgomery. Only to losing, son. Only to losing. Mr. Benson B., I'll ask you. But I think we Good friends? Barry? Yes. Montgomery? How good. Do you live together? Adam. Wait a minute. Montgomery? Are you her little bedbug? Adam's stinger starts vibrating. He is agitated. I've seen a bee doctor too. From what I understand, doesn't your queen give birth? Montgomery, pointing at Janet and Martin. So those aren't your parents? Oh, Barry? Barry? Yes, they are. Adam. Hold me back. Vanessa tries to hold Adam back. He wants to sing Montgomery? You're an illegitimate bee, aren't you, Benson? Adam. He's denouncing bees. Montgomery, don't y'all date your cousins? Montgomery leans over on the jury stand. Objection. Vanessa raises her hand to object. Equals Adam. I'm going to pincushion this guy. Barry? Adam, don't. It's what he wants. In the butt and. Oh, I'm hit. Oh, lordy, I am hit. Judge Bumbleton. Banging gavel. Order. Order. Montgomery. Overreacting. The venom is coursing through my veins. I have been felled by a wing. You can't treat them like equals. They're striped savages. Stinging's the only thing they know. It's their way. Barry? Adam? Stay with me. Adam. I can't feel my legs. Montgomery? Overreacting and throwing his body around the room. Will come forward, suck the poison. I will have. Flash forward in time, and we versus the human race. Took a pointed against the bees. One of the Barry, is there much pain? Adam. Yeah. 1. I blew the whole case. Doesn't matter. You're alive. You could have died. Adam. I'd be better off dead. Look at me. Oh. Stick sword is replaced as Adam's stinger. They got it from in a tuna. Look, there's a little celery still on it. Celery. What was it like? Adam. I can't explain it. It was all. And then ecstasy. Barry? Dot. All right. Adam. You think it was all a trap? Look at us. We're they check in. But they don't check out. Oh my. Coughs. Could you get a nurse? Adam. The smoke. We can see that are smoking cigarettes outside. Bees don't smoke. Barry? Right. Bees don't smoke. Bees don't smoke. But some bees are smoking. That's it. That's our case. It is. It's not over. Barry? Get dressed. I've got to go somewhere. Get back to the correctly. You're ready for the tub. They all look confused. Judge Bumbleton. Mr. Flamen? Adam. Yes? Yes, Your Honor. Judge Bumbleton. Where is the rest of your stalling? Well, Your Honor, it's interesting. Bees are trained to fly. As a result of this court's valuable time, how much longer will we allow? Go on? Against my clients, who run legitimate businesses, I move for Judge Bumbleton. Mr. Flamin, I'm afraid I'm going. Motion. Adam. But you can't. We have it. Where's your proof? You want a smoking Murray accidentally fires it at the bees in us to for living out our lives. Bees in crowd. Free the bees. Human jury. Free the bees. Free the bees. Judge Bumbleton. The court finds in favor of. I knew you could. Okay. You know what this. All the honey? Who are you wearing? My sweater is. Sorry we didn't get to the end of the movie, but I had a stroke and died. Like and subscribe to Joey Plays Some Games. Goodbye. Here's like and subscribe, or Siri will have a stroke and die, and it will be all your fault.